Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Tommy Faile speaking. I know you're anxious to take a ride on Tweetsie, and we'll be leaving the station in just a few minutes for a journey around Magic Mountain. And you'll be in for a lot of fun and surprises. While we're waiting for everything to get in order, I'd like to sing a song or two about some people and trains that made history in the early years of railroading, and how Tweetsie got her name. You know, in order for a train to move, it's got to have track, and some strong men with strong backs and muscle to lay it. The most legendary figure in this type work that I know of was a man called John Henry. John Henry stood better than 6 feet tall, and the story goes that he could swing 2 9-pound hammers, 1 in each hand, and could outdrive a steam drill by a mile. When John Henry was a little baby, no bigger than the palm of your hand, he looked at his daddy and he proudly said, "Johnny gonna be a steel driving man, Lord, Lord. Little Johnny gonna be a steel driving man." When John Henry was a little older, his family didn't have a single dime. He said, "Wait until the rising sun comes up. I'll get it from the men on the line, Lord, Lord. Get it from the men on the line. Yes, I'll get it from the men on the line, Lord, Lord, Lord. Get it from the men on the line." John Henry said to the captain, "Look here, Cap. A man ain't nothing but a man. Before I let a steam drill beat me to the ground, I'll die with my hammer in my hand, Lord, Lord. Die with my hammer in my hand. Yes, I'll die with my hammer in my hand, Lord, Lord. Die with my hammer in my hand." John Henry, he hammered in the mountains till his hammer caught on fire. Well, he drove so hard till it broke his poor heart. He laid down his hammer and he died, Lord, Lord. Laid down his hammer and he died. Yes, he laid down his hammer and he died, Lord, Lord. Laid down his hammer and he died. Then there was old Casey Jones. Bet you remember him. Well, Casey Jones, running like a demon. Casey Jones with the throttle in his hand. Casey Jones, running like a demon, and he run that engine to the promised land. And how about this famous old train song, Wabash Cannonball? Oh, listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodland, through the hills and by the shore. She's mighty tall and handsome, and known quite well by all. The train that I'm riding on is the Wabash Cannonball. And I reckon here's the most famous train song of all, Old 97. Well, they gave him his orders in Monroe, Virginia, saying, "Jim, you're way behind time. This is not 38, it's old 97. You must get her into Danville on time." She was going down grade, making 90 miles an hour, when the whistle began to scream. He was found in the wreck with his hand on the throttle, all scalded to death by the steam. Yes, sir, those were some songs about famous people and trains that folks have been singing and talking about for many, many years. But I'll tell you something, none of them have an edge on Tweetsie. No, sir. Not as far as the folks throughout this part of the country are concerned. Why, to us, Tweetsie is the most famous little train in the whole world. Since the day that she made her first run through the Blue Ridge Mountains in 1881, with her bright-colored red and gold cap stacks and pretty red painted cab window frames, why, Tweetsie has been admired and loved by everyone since. And boy, what a day that was as she came huffing and puffing through the mountains. Everybody quit what they was doing. Schools let out. Men and women, boys and girls, stood by the track to wave and mock the whistle as the engineer would cut her loose to return their welcome. And that's how Tweetsie got her name. Yes, sir. Here come old Tweetsie. Listen to the song, the wheels are humming, it's a big train. Listen to the song, the wheels are humming, it's a big train. Listen to the rhythm as she moves along, it's a sound I love, it's a happy song. Keep on, keep a humming and a rolling, big train. Well, Tweetsie, her whistle is music to my ear as she echoes through the mountains far and near. Listen to the song, the wheels are humming, it's a big train. Listen to the song, the wheels are humming, it's a big train. Listen to the rhythm as she moves along, it's a sound I love, it's a happy song. Keep on, keep a moving and a rolling, big train. Yes, keep on, keep a humming and a rolling, big train, big train. There are many happy stories about Tweetsie, but there was one sad event in her life. It happened in August of 1940 when torrential rains fell throughout the mountains and destroyed a lot of the tracks due to heavy flooding. Along with the death of the mines and stripping of the forest, all these things combined brought Tweetsie to a standstill. Finally, in 1950, the East Tennessee and Western North Carolina Railroad closed, and death had come at last, it seemed, for Tweetsie. Many folks said it was the saddest day of their life, like a member of the family had passed away. The hills and valleys were quiet as a tomb without Tweetsie's usual sound of hello every day. Seemed like it put everybody in a depressed mood, and ever so often you missed her so much you could imagine her whistle echoing somewhere off in the distance. Down in the valley so low, late in the evening, hear the train blow, hear the train blow, love, hear the train blow, late in the evening, hear the train blow. Yes, Tweetsie was gone, but not forgotten. In 1955, a gentleman by the name of Mr. Grover C. Robbins, Jr. decided that Tweetsie should be brought back to the Blue Ridge Mountains where she belonged. So he got busy and made arrangements to buy it and transport her back to the place where she was born, raised, and loved. Boy, when the folks hereabouts heard the news, it spread like wildfire. Why, even North Carolina Governor Luther Hodges designated May 20th, 1956 as Tweetsie Homecoming Day. I guess this was the biggest day in the life of Tweetsie, to know that she was coming back home where she was loved and appreciated. One old-timer was heard to say, "I got to admit my eyes were wet, and a tear run down my face when they brought her back." Everybody was waving and yelling, "Hello, Tweetsie! Hi, Tweetsie!" Why, it was just like a long-lost member of the family had returned. Mr. Robbins had her repainted and all decorated up and built Tweetsie her own private track here circling Roundhouse Mountain. Old Tweetsie is hauling more passengers now than ever, and you can bet she is home to stay. I hope you've enjoyed the story of Tweetsie. I know you're going to enjoy your ride. Have fun, tell your friends, and come back to see us real soon. Listen to the song, the wheels are a-humming, it's a big train. Listen to the song, the wheels are a-humming, it's a big train. Listen to the rhythm as she moves along, it's a sound I love, it's a happy song. Keep on, keep keep a humming and a rolling big train. Tweetsie, her whistle is music to my ear as she echoes through the mountains far and near. Listen to the song, the wheels are a-humming, it's a big train. Listen to the song, the wheels are a-humming, it's a big train. Listen to the rhythm as she moves along, it's a sound I love, it's a happy song. Keep on, keep a humming and a rolling big train.